Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon.
And as you can see, we've already started here. Rijkaard is there, and he can pick it up.
Haaland.
Javier Zanetti will be having a very busy game for sure, Peter. He'll be raiding the flanks all game long, if he's allowed to, of course. But if he starts beating people and getting balls into the box consistently, I can only see one winner here.
And he does it with such an unassuming demeanour. He makes the ordinary look beautiful, doesn't he?
He does, absolutely. His game is just laced with moments of sheer brilliance.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. Chance here to counter. Cafu. Vieira. That has not gone well. Spread it left.
Could move up a gear here.
And he's had it nicked away.
Vieira did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Figo goes on a run down the left wing. The ball goes in. He's got full. Goal! There is the breakthrough.
A really thumping header. Absolutely crashes it in.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So, a breakthrough already.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Quality ball.
Haaland showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Plays a sharp little ball here.
That has been cut short.
And now they can clear their lines.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And it's Figo.
It's not an especially good pass, that. Bellingham. Always looking for that half a chance. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them.
And the score is 1-0. Very nicely done.
Bergomi deals with that comfortably. Bellingham.
That's Vieira.
That's a good ball out wide.
Rafinha. Makalele,
defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cruyff with the chance!
It's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Certain, searing and imperious.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Vietnam are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Bellingham wins the duel this time. Osimhen. And it's Cruyff. Now it's Figo. Makalele.
Big chance, corner.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Keeper has taken decisive action.
And now they can spring out of defence. Bellingham. Vietnam heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Bergomi. That's a sharp pass. It's a pretty loose pass. And they win it back again. And here's Mbappe. Well timed, excellent interception. Cafu, he is through here. Shapes to shoot. He's missed, but not by that far.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Cafu engages and forces him off the ball.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
And here's Osimhen. Now this could be a chance. Great chance! And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. How would you review the first half?
Vietnam certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing. Don't leave the door open for the opposition.
How to find your way around this
Vietnam
stadium.
ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. And we're off again. Van Dijk. And they've switched it over to the other side.
That's a great ball cross-field.
And here's Mbappe. And he was alert to it. Makaleli. Now, can they get him away? Cruyff. He's got away. Played in. Climbs up big. Van Dijk getting this one clear.
Vietnam have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Thuram. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Mbappe. Bellingham. Now it's Rafinha. And he's found a way past. So much time. Can he finish? And he hits the net. The second half off to a spectacular start. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Chelsea get themselves back into contention.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Johan Cruyff. Number 4, Jan Koeman. Coming on the field, number
Cafu.
18, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Number 6,
And it's Zanetti.
Suarez.
Zanetti
Substitution in progress.
showing good feet. And that was nowhere near his best. It's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Rummenigge is onto this. Has a look and plays it forward. Makaleli calmly anticipates. It is a corner, good chance. Vietnam have their second corner now. Bergomi gets it away. Shifted it to the flank. In with the challenge. Chelsea have the chance to go the other way. That looks a cracking ball. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Decent chance! And yes, it's there! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
We have ourselves a real game here.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And the pass is intercepted. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Haaland. Bellingham gets a foot in here. Vietnam still have the cards to affect this game. Bellingham. And he's in on goal. Swings it across. Bergomi clears it away. And here's chance for a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Substitution on the field. Number 2.
Vietnam are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Lovely feet. Well, that pass isn't the best.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And he shoots! He scores! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Substitutions taking place.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
Now it's Haaland. Well read, nice interception. And that's going up front in a hurry. Rijkaard. And it's Luis Suarez. Oh, that's delightful. He's in a great position here. Oh, that is up. He's having a shot! He has done it! Dying minutes, and we're all square again. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
And look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
All square. They're on! Oh, that's incredible! And that may just do it! And that is stunning. Just too hot to handle.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Chelsea take what looks to be a decisive lead.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
And this is Luis Suarez. He can run onto that. Great, and the shot! Sticks it away! They have stolen level at the last!
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
So all square with almost no time remaining. And that is as far as it goes. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
And the mood is boisterous, it is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And we're underway. Figo. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Chelsea couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. And it's Bellingham.
Javier Zanetti will be having a very busy game for sure, Peter. He'll be raiding the flanks all game long, if he's allowed to, of course. But if he starts beating people and getting balls into the box consistently, I can only see one winner here.
And he does it with such an unassuming demeanour. He makes the ordinary look beautiful, doesn't he?
He does, absolutely. His game is just laced with moments of sheer brilliance.
And that should get the job done. Played over towards the opposite flank. Figo goes on a run down the left wing. Played into the box.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Zanetti. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life.
Good ball, good take. He is Osimhen!
And he was there to get a vital touch.
Osimhen actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Up he goes! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Threads one in. He's through here. Figo gets into some space. Oh, what has happened here? Crossed in again. That has been knocked clear.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Figo clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
That's gone route one.
Lukaku gets flagged offside.
Now it's Haaland. Cruyff is onto this. Nesta. Now he's off and running. Zanetti. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Vietnam yet to have an attempt on goal.
And Zanetti.
Can he get on the end of this?
Zanetti. That'll be a throw.
Great challenge, time to perfection.
Well, you'd expect nothing less from him, Peter.
He won't be happy with that one. Out to the left it goes. 15 minutes till half-time. Chance here to counter. And it's Cruyff. And here's Figo. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Figo cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Zanetti looking to run onto it. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Decent progress down the left. Knocks it into space. He's found a way through. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Now he's having a shot! Cruyff. And it's Figo. The muscular approach does pay off here. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Haaland. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, there's a probing ball. He's in a great position here. Mbappe! Deftly away.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And here's Makalele. Cruyff.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that's been won straight back. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
Please turn towards the screen.
Look back on the first 45 minutes.
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Vietnam really can count themselves lucky not to be behind at half-time. Couldn't really work out what they were trying to do, actually. Letting themselves get dominated like that, it's very confusing.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, that's well spotted. And it's Lukaku. That is ended up in no man's land. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, just skips past his man. Pinches it off him. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Mbappe stood his ground strongly. Bergomi. Zanetti. Rijkaard.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. Vieira. That's a sharp pass. Cruyff going full tilt down the left. Cruyff being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable. That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Lukaku. Haaland! He's being urged to shoot. Haaland showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Passing nice and neat. Oh, shooting chance! How's that for a class finish?
That's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
So we have our breakthrough.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Substitution on the field. Number 20.
We have got changes here from
Lukaku.
both sides, in fact.
Number 14, Johan Cruyff. Number 13, Nesta. Coming on the field, number 4, Jan
Cristiano
Koeman.
Ronaldo.
Number 18, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Veron. Always onto this. He's got away. And he's being shifted off it. Played into space. Oh, nicely intercepted. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And here's Haaland. Can he finish? Finds himself unceremoniously floored. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
No way through. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vieira. Cafu. Cafu drives forward on the overlap. Cleared without hesitation. That has been slung wide. Van Dijk with the clearance.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Van Basten. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Figo.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, such a clever touch. Well, that looks a decent ball. Rummenigge tries to pass it through. And it's made its way to him. That's good play.
2 minutes has been indicated.
That's really well manoeuvred.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack. Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster. It's the sort of situation...
And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
A clear
everybody,
night,
and
all
welcome
the
to
ingredients for a
today's
showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We have already started here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And here's Cruyff. Figo crosses. Out of play for a goal kick. Nesta picks it up from the goal kick. Decent progress down the left. Cafu.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and
Brooks
brusque.
across and plays it in. Thuram attempts it, takes a shot! He's delivered all right!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolute...
Haaland!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Nesta wins the duel this time. Collier. Looking to play him in. And a chance! Now, what about a counter-attack? Figo. Cruyff. Corner.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And the shot! Just wouldn't stay down for him.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Cafu. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. He's Haaland! Oh, surely that deserved better.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Cafu. Oh, that's nice. Now it's Hullet. And it's Hullet. Not the most accurate pass. Zanetti. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Zanetti. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, well measured. Figo receives it in a wide position. That's really well manoeuvred. Haaland closing in on goal. Couldn't squeeze it through. Threads one in. Haaland! And that has fair fizzed. Now they could break here. He's in plenty of space here. He is through here. He's gone for goal! It's in! And this is getting better and better. What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
That was magnificent. The way he caught it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
Chelsea are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Succumbs to the pressure. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Now it's Cruyff. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Mbappe. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. And this is Hullet. Figo. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mbappe. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. That's a lovely, neat pass.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Leicester calmly anticipates. Now it's Cruyff. And it's Figo. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Cruyff. And the first half is done. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
A quick reminder today that smoking is only allowed in areas shown on this map. Thank you for your cooperation.
So off we go once more.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Looking for the run. Pick, real chance! And he hits the net! The second half off to a spectacular start! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
We have got ourselves a chance! He's missed, but not by that far.
Hullet certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Bellingham. Zanetti. That looks a good ball through. And that's been won straight back. Nice looking ball. This ended up in no man's land. Haaland. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Good ball, good take, and he shoots! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation. Well, that'll certainly improve their mood. All the talking, both tactical and motivational, in that half-time dressing room seems to have paid off for the moment, at least.
He's chosen to go back. But it's Thuram. Collar. Oh, what a climb! He's got business.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
This has become one superb game of football.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Flings in across. Great vision. And this is Figo. Big header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Substitution on the field. Number 4.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 14, Johan Cruyff. Number 2,
Zanetti.
Coming on the field, number 6.
Lovely bit of skill.
Suarez. Number 18.
Oh, such a clever touch.
Number 19.
Zanetti proves just a little bit too strong. Played out wide. Thuram. Now it's Barol. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! They've done it! And they get themselves in front! An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Chelsea get themselves into the lead. Oh, what a mistake! Chance! Oh, it's come loose. Casillas herring after the ball here. Veron.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Thuram makes the interception. Zanetti. And he thumps it clear. Rummenigge. Tries to pass it. Chance for a shot! Really well taken goal. They're level in a trice.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
So smooth. A signature finish.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
We have ourselves a real game here.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Nicely weighted ball. Zanetti. He runs. No mistake! Oh, flags up, so that won't count.
Oh, his goal-scoring celebrations are going to be cut short. The flag was up for offside, even if the referee didn't spot it straight away.
Disappointment and relief on either side, nothing doing. Ronaldo goes steaming forward. What a throw in. Well, that is one way to stop him. And that's it. What a game. A contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And already we're underway here.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Now it's Mbappe. Tries a shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Chelsea with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's hoisted clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Collier. Short changes him with that pass. He's a sharp little ball here. Hullet. That's a good ball out wide. Oh, that's nice. Cafu has been caught there, it's a foul. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. That's very neat. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And he's picked out the run. Shot, surely! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Vietnam certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Haaland! Well, that is one way to stop him.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Now, what about a counter-attack? Neither side yet able to find the net. Aimed beyond the defence. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Looking for options for movement. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Cafu. And it's Gullit. Makalele goes on a run down the left wing. Can he get it through? In towards... Up he goes! Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Nesta. Zanetti. And he's gone searching crossfield. Haaland looking to penetrate opposition lines. Cafu. Makalele. Rijkaard. And now the breakaway. Figo. Nesta, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Zanetti. Looking to play him in.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
It's a pretty loose pass. And that could set him on his way. He's found some space. Thuram gets it away. Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Little pass back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. And it's Cruyff. Now it's Figo. Haaland! Oh, nearly, but not quite. Figo. Vietnam finding their passes.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Cafu. That's a nicely shaped ball. He's shifting through the gears here. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time.
Hello attendees, this is a lost children's announcement. Please keep your eyes on your children during the match at all times.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
And here's Makalele. And he cuts out the supply. Cafu.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And it's Zanetti. Zanetti charging forward down that flank. And he gets rid in a hurry. Mbappe. Decent chance! Now that is commitment to the cause. Corner number 2 then. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Figo. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, he's found support out wide. Climbs up big! Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. Cafu. Pullet gets into a good position.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Haaland couldn't squeeze it through. Played back in. And that has found him in acres of space. Oh, smashing header! And he's there to get it away. Played over towards the opposite flank. And it's Hullet. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Looking for the run. Makalele. Cross in, looks like a good one.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Cafu knocks it into space. Mbappe. Pullet. Cruyff takes control of it and he's on the move. And it's Figo. That's tidy. Thuram did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Rijkaard providing an outlet on that flank. Figo showing good feet. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Hullet. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. He can get that clear. Tries to play it through. Oh, no joy this time.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Substitution on the field. Number 14.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 4.
Figo looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Number 18, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Number 6, Suarez. Number
The most
19,
accurate pass.
Mateus. Number 5,
Haaland.
Cannavaro. Substitutions taking
There's the
place.
header! Now, who's going to be first to this? Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Chelsea have the chance to go the other way. Spread it left. Zanetti picks it up out wide. Now, can they get him away? Zanetti tries to get it clear. Rijkaard is there to clear. He's gone for goal. And that will sail harmlessly past. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Oh, that's fabulous.
He looked rushed, he should have waited for some movement.
And he thumps it clear.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
It's Van Basten! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Van Basten clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
The message is simple: defend this with your lives. They've played it short. Oh, lovely feet. He is such a good mover. Cafu. Oh, sweet feet. Cross goes in there. And that has been clubbed away. And time is up. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise
Hello,
of a
everybody,
match
and
that will
welcome to
really
today's
get the
match.
juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. The action has already started. And he's intervened well there, and he's worked it through. Real chance! Oh, nice, just not quite.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Played back in, and he's cut it out. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Vietnam clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be...
Takes a shot! They've scored! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Chelsea are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Driving on and making good progress. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Deftly away. That's an imaginative pass. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Zanetti. Collier. Looking for options for movement. He has a look up. Defending of the desperate variety. Osimhen.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Oh, it's come loose. Tries to get it clear. Cruyff, who's set up one goal so far. Figo going full tilt down the left. Can he get onto this? Here comes the corner.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Gets his head on it! Goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Picked that one out. It was a bullet.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Figo providing an outlet. Chance! Relentless! Just relentless! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Oh, one moment. And that's it. Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
And now, to all members of the crowd, I'd like to ask you to join me in wishing our birthday boy a very special birthday.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie.
everybody,
The
and
fans have
welcome
pulled
to
out all the
today's
stops
match.
to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's away we go then. He's had it taken off him. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Schmeichel getting this one clear. And that is as far as they're going to go. Now it's Cruyff. Now that is a hefty challenge. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Now it's Haaland. And it's Figo. And here's Cruyff. And he's had it nicked away. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Figo looking to get on the end of this. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Good running, strong and purposeful. And here's the chance to counter. Collier. He's played it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Cruyff, real chance! They've scored! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Vietnam have taken the lead.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out. Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Driven forward. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Roberto Carlos goes on a run down the left wing.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Looking for a runner. Toure calmly anticipates. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Great defending, strong and determined. Haaland. Kaká. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Makaleli. Now it's Figo. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Figo really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Has a look and plays it forward. He's found a way through. Figo delivers. Oh, smashing header! Tries to get it clear. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Makaleli. And it's Cruyff. Figo. Cross goes in there.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Opts for safety. It's a searching pass.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Time and again they are repelled.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Leicester deals with that comfortably. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. That is a brilliant interception. Figo.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Roberto Carlos. He's in plenty of space here. Cruyff does have his name on the score sheet, of course.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Vietnam go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. And we are already promptly back underway.
Vietnam...
Up he goes! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Makaleli. And here's Cruyff. He has a look up. It's a quick ball upfield. Manchester United can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Roberto Carlos.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
He's a sharp little ball here. Cleared without hesitation. Kaká. Bergomi clears. Spread out to the left. Oh, easy pickings there. Makaleli.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Oh, no!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
Rijkaard. Oh, red, nice interception.
Yaya Toure. And that's another good win of the ball. Collier. That's an imaginative pass. Shapes to shoot! Yes! And they are cruising away.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
He's got away. Flings in. Oh, what a climb! It's in! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And that's it. My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography,
Hello,
the
everybody,
camaraderie.
and welcome
The
to
fans have
today's
pulled out
match.
all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle. He's shifting through the gears here. And that's aimed into them. It's a mighty effort! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Substitutions taking
Gone
place.
to the bench, and we've only just begun.
Well, I don't think he's going to be delighted at being substituted at this stage, especially when you consider the position they're in. He'll be a bit miffed about this, yeah.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. It's Figo. Brilliantly cut out. And here's Haaland. Can he get on the end of this? Played in deep. Oh, smashing header! He's delivered all right!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So, a breakthrough already. Threads one in. Figo. He's got away. Climbs up big. Oh, the ball's run loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Here comes another cross. Now, who's going to be first to this? And yet another chance goes to waste.
Vietnam really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Tries to pass. And the shot! Really well taken goal. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Ajax really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Kaká. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Oh, he's been Pelé! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Ajax with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Tries to get it clear. Over to the left. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, there's a probing ball. Cruyff was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pirlo. Now it's Pelé. Lofted upfield. Out to the left it goes. Now it's Messi. Kaká. And he was quick to react. Kaká is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but
Goes for a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they're at it again in double quick time! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Vietnam find a position of real strength now. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Figo. Just eases him off the ball. And he's there to clear it. Thuram did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Davids. Pirlo. Kaka. Ajax looking to pass their way through. And they're quick to get it back. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, this looks sharp.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now it's Figo. Now it's Haaland! And how did he not make it four?
Haaland really looked sharp out there. That first touch, sensation.
And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
With the owner of a blue car.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And that gets things running. Rijkaard is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Figo. Figo crosses. He gets big! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Haaland is offering a wry smile there.
Well, there's a probing ball. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Gullit. Well, they do call it the beautiful game, and the man we see before us now personifies all that is good about it. He is known simply as the King.
It's as though the game was made especially for him.
Voted the greatest player of the 20th century, but he is so much more than just that. He is a symbol of charisma, of leadership, of sportsmanship. He is The one and only Pele. Lovely bit of skill. Makaleli. And this is net. And the shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Pele. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And that is out of play. It's not an especially good pass, that. Makaleli. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. And it's Nedved.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. Just eases him off the ball. And it's Makaleli. And this is Figo. Pings in across. Rijkaard. And here's the chance to counter. And Makaleli. Rijkaard. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Nedved. It's a good ball out wide. Haaland. Figo. Tries to pass it through. Haaland gets across and deals. Makaleli. He's looking unstoppable. Nedved did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Suarez is flagged offside. Here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Cruyff does really well to win the ball there. Nedved. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And Araujo. And it's Nedved. Now it's Luis Suarez. Collar.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Oh, that's well spotted. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. The goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Makaleli. He's chosen to go back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Cruyff. It's a mighty effort! He's delivered all right! Half-time imminent! What a time to score! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Vietnam have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up.
There's the whistle for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Vietnam leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. That gets things going for the second half. Vietnam carrying a one-goal lead. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Was that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Nedved. He's had it taken off him. Nesta. And he can clear it away. Now it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Van Dijk. Bergomi. Makaleli. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Threads one in. That'll be a corner. Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Shot at goal! Tries to get it clear. That's a little loose. This might spell danger. Cruyff. He steps in, and that's the end of that. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oh, they can break here. Nesta makes the interception. Your impression so far, Jim?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. They're seized.
It's Nedved! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
It's Makaleli. Makaleli goes on a charge down the left. Messi. Madrid are looking to break at pace. And they win it back again. Now it's Cruyff.
Oh, really well played.
Look at the space here. He's had a shot! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
So here comes the substitution.
El dorsal 24, Makelele. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 23.
The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. And he's intervened well there. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Van Dijk calmly anticipates. And here's Haaland. Now it's Vinicius Junior.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
And this is Figo. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El
We have got changes here from both sides, in
será
fact.
sustituido por el dorsal 5.
Just a quarter
Se
of
va
an
a
hour to
realizar un
play.
cambio de jugadores.
And here's Suarez. Goes looking wide.
Vietnam clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Bellingham. Bellingham! Really well taken goal. Do not write them off. Back they come. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Madrid grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
Ambitious ball here. He's through here. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! He scores! And the comeback is complete. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next, that one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were...
Terrific header! Oh, that could cost them.
Well, that's the response the crowd were looking for, Peter, and it's applause all round us here.
Tries to play it through. Oh, that's delightful. He's having a hit! Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Mitoma. And the counter is on.
Vietnam really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Can he get on the end of this? And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that will be it. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match as neutral. So bring it on. Hype, expectation,
Hello,
emotion.
everybody,
The
and
game yet to
welcome to
kick off.
today's match.
The excitement already palpable. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And that gets things running. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Cruyff.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Nicely spread. Messi. And the shot! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Oh, that's well spotted. Figo. Well, that looks a decent ball. He's picked his way through. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Santos are looking to go forward now.
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's very intelligent and usually that crucial split second ahead of everybody else.
Yeah, fabulous reader of the game.
And pretty much got it all.
Now it's Cruyff. And it's Figo. Figo. Oh, smashing header! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Leicester promptly onto that, and that is that. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Platini. Figo. Now it's Cruyff.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Cruyff stood his ground strongly. Vietnam still without a single shot on target. And it's Makalele. Spread neatly. Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
Now it's Figo.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He's got away. And Cruyff! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Cruyff really may get an earful from his teammates for not looking up to see what was around him, but I think he was perfectly entitled to try it for himself.
And he's got the beating of his man. Oh, well played. And he thumps it clear. Oh, good take in a good area. Messi! Can he spark a counter here? Pass somewhat off target. Platini looking to play him in. Bergomi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And here's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Figo. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Threads and the finish! Is their second corner of the game. Danger averted for now. And here's Figo. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Son Heung-min. It's Son Heung-min! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And that has been cleared. And now a sudden chance to counter. Figo. Looking for the run. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. Vieira. Mbappe. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Messi really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Thuram gets it clear. Nesta. Rummenigge. That looks a good ball through. Cross deflected behind for a corner. So, third corner of the game. Spread it left. Figo crosses. Cannavaro gets it away. And it's Figo. Figo. Oh, such a clever touch. Up he goes! And there is the half-time whistle. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
It's been all left field, and while the supply has been decent, it's bringing no reward, so this needs a different approach.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. And we're underway again.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Thinks about the shot. Cruyff. Rummenigge.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just, I suppose, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Santos have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Tries to pass it through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Looking for options for movement. Platini. Nice control. That is a brilliant interception.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Son Heung-min! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Cruyff. And that is a little undercooked. And here's Messi. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
That has not gone well. Now it's Mbappe. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Figo. Lovely feet. And it's played in. And the keeper has it. Son Heung-min.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And it's Figo. Now it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And he's there to get it away. And reclaimed it in a trice. Quality ball.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Now it's Figo. Oh, that's fabulous. Has crossed into them. He's got full. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Son Heung-min. Well timed, excellent interception. Platini. Vietnam can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Figo. And he whips it in. And he gets rid in a hurry. Out to the left it goes. And he's managed to get free. Figo oh, what a climb! They've scored! Finally, the deadlock is broken.
Well, you can see what it means to all of them. A frustrating game, but now they have what they wanted, and they're rightly pumped and ready to go again.
Pick that one out. It was a bullet.
He was always going to do that one way or another. A fantastic effort. Simply fantastic.
Substitution on the field. Number 18.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 14.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, it's better late than never, Peter, and that's potentially decisive now.
Lukaku. Number 6.
Cleared without complication.
Substitutions taking place.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, important interception.
Well, as responses go to falling behind.
It's Lukaku! And he's there to clear it. And it's Bale. Knocks it into space.
Santos really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Rafael Leao. And here's Bale. Played back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
And this is Hazard.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Santos
There
have
will be 1
reclaimed
minute
it.
added time.
So just 1 extra minute for stoppages. Can he get on the end of this? And the shot! He's got a goal! Time minutes, and we're all square again. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. This really is a striking ground. The surroundings all a brilliant shade of green. The Estadio Akron, located here in Guadalajara. And already we're underway here. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, there's a probing ball. He is through here. Hoisted in.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Cruyff chasing after it. Haaland. Cruyff. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Cruyff. Now it's Figo. Figo, he rises! Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
And he stands tall, impenetrable. Rodri making good progress on the right-hand side. And the pass is intercepted.
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's very intelligent and usually that crucial split second ahead of everybody else.
Yeah, fabulous reader of the game.
And pretty much got it all.
It's a pretty loose pass. Van Dijk calmly anticipates. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldinho. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Japan have it back and can go again. Pirlo. Ronaldinho. And this is Ronaldo. Cleared without hesitation. Now it's Figo. Cruyff. Plays a sharp little ball here. Makalele. And the shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
That's a decent clearance. That'll be a throw. And that's definitely not his best. Ronaldo is herring after that one. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And here's Haaland. Cruyff has it in a wide position. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Pirlo. Pass is coming off in quick succession here.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Played into space out wide. Neymar. Neymar plays it, climbs up big! No, couldn't quite control it.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but.